Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you the watercolor blending technique. Do not skip the video because there are a lot of tips and tricks in between. And I am Jane from the page Signature. I am not an expert, but this is what I have learned over the years. So these are the few paintings that I did with all these 6 watercolor blending techniques. Let's get started. For today's blending technique, I will be using watercolor sheets which is of 300 GSM and cold press. New video is coming very soon about what paper is must for watercolor, so stay tuned. I am going to teach you this blending technique with Camlin watercolors so you can relate with me, and all these Camlin colors are students grade, and I will also be using watercolor inks or photocolor inks from the brand Camlin. I will be showing you 2 types of blending techniques with a color wheel. One is with primary and primary color, another one with primary and secondary color. And these are the such few examples of primary and primary color and few examples of primary plus secondary color. Six techniques are wet on wet, wet on dry, with white, spread and 3 colors. I'll be using angular brush since I've spoiled my flat brush, and I will also be using round brush of size 12. All this will be found on the description box below, and I have split the paper into 6 boxes so I can happily teach you all the 6 different kind of blending techniques. So for wet on wet, I'm squeezing some paint straight out of the tube onto my palette, and I'm adding a sufficient amount of water to the paper. Now the paint goes straight to the paper. Somehow I felt like the paint wasn't vibrant enough on the camera, so I just wanted to add more paint to it. And this is what I've got. And next I want to go to the second color of my choice, which is yellow. And I would really want to tell you that yellow and red are like pure soulmates, that you can paint awesome sunrise, sunset, and yellow and red obviously makes orange, so this color is really perfect for blending technique. Let these both colors meet at the midway. Don't pull so much of red paint onto the yellow and don't pull so much of yellow paint to the red, because if you pull so much of red paint onto the yellow part, the whole painting is going to be only red and orange, and yellow won't be visible. So it is always best to keep those both paintings at the midway, so you will get red, orange and yellow. Now let's move on to the next technique, that is wet on dry. Wet on dry technique is something where the paper is dry and only the paint is wet. So this technique has its own advantage where you will get more control, and for every hero there is a villain. So the disadvantage of wet on dry technique is that the paint can get dried too quick because the paper is not wet. So you really have to be quick with this blending technique. You really have to take the pink really quick to meet with the purple, so that you will get the perfect blending before the purple gets dry, or else you will be left with a muddy kind of blending or patchy or uneven blending. The third blending technique is with white. So I'm going to grab some blue paint and I'm just going to paint them down onto the paper till the midway of the section. And I'm going to take some white paint that is straight out of the tube, and this white is not diluted so much just like the blue pigment, because this really have to be thick enough so that the paper color will be not dominating to this white. Right now I'm just giving it a perfect blend in the midway of the paper. You can see the awesome gradient kind of blending effect happening in the midway. And Obviously, you can take this white till the top of the blue, but don't bring the blue till the end of the white. And if you want to give streaks in between the white, that would be really awesome. And you really got to blend that streaks a little bit to get that perfect blending. And this technique is awesome to paint amazing skylines. And next, let's move on to the fourth technique, that is spread. And for spread technique, I'm going to add a lot of water. I mean really lot of water. Really lot of water. And now I'm going to add the paint with the color of my choice, that I thought I would go with green. And I'm just going to bring it till the midway. Not till the end, till the midway. And the second color of my choice will be yellow, since green and yellow are the best pair I would ever see. And just giving it a little helping hand by taking the yellow also till the midway. I'm just going to lift the paper, and I'm just gradually going to tilt the paper, because these two colors will naturally blend with each other because the paper is wet. And you can see how amazingly it spreads. Be careful with the edges, and you can just speed it up by using a brush. That is what I did here. And clean the edges and corners by using a tissue so that it won't spread to the other parts or another sections. Now let's move on to the final technique, that is 3-color technique. I'm going to show you with 2 colors and 3 colors here. And for the 2 colors, I'm going to use blue and pink. And this is actually 3 colors, but I'm going to show you how 3 colors happen only with 2 colors. So I've painted the blue till the midway. And now I'm going to add this red. I'm just going to leave it in the middle. Smooth and gentle. Don't take it till the top, or don't bring the blue till the bottom. Everything should happen only in the middle. And I hope you can see a little layer of purple happening in between them. And that's how the 3-color works, only with 2 colors. And right now I'm actually going to use 3 colors, and I'm just going to show you a perfect blending. So for that, I'm just going to start with the lightest color, leaving a little circle in the middle for the sun. The paper is not wet because I just don't want to lose the control with the wet on wet technique. So I thought I would just go with wet on dry. So the paper is not wet, only the paint is wet. And the second color is going to be deep yellow. And the third color is going to be warm brown. And let's see how I'm going to blend this warm brown right into the light colors. And please don't be harsh on these colors, because if you just pull or push the colors deep into the other colors, that might just load or lead into the muddy colors. So just do it very smooth and very gentle. And encircle it around very, very slow. And that's how you get the 3-color blending techniques, where you get the darkest, darker and dark color in the middle with the lightest color. So all these techniques has to dry, and I will be coming back again with the dried version of it. So ta-da! This is the dried version of it, and I hope you can see how much it is faded, because I've used students grade watercolors, but still it works perfect for beginners. So you can see all the awesome combination and amazing blended happen in between. So this is how all the techniques works, and this is what I have done all these years. You can see how the blended happens in between the last. And right now the satisfactory part, that is peeling off the masking tape. I'm just going to remove them off from the actual sheet. Do not forget to subscribe and press the notification bell, and please let me know in the comment section below which blending technique you love the most. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and happy painting. God bless you.